Welcome back to another edition of Daily Truth for You with the Pastor at Yahoo, July 17th, as we go through the one-year Bible, the New Testament reading program. And a continuation of yesterday, we're still in Romans chapter 4, where Paul is talking about faith and works. And in these verses, he goes on to use Abraham as an example. In fact, he spends most of the chapter 4 of Romans, talking about Abraham as an example of faith and how it was his faith in God that was credited to him as righteousness. And then as he was given that righteousness, then he made covenants with God and obeyed God and acted in righteousness. And one of the acts of faith that it talks about that pleased God was that Abraham believed the promises of God, even if they seemed crazy and outlandish. God promised him all kinds of crazy things that humanly seemed impossible. But it said that Abraham, though they seemed impossible, he did not waver in his faith. In fact, he strengthened his faith. He grew in faith as he continued to trust that the God who was capable of raising the dead if necessary would move heaven and earth to fulfill his promises to him. And guess what? He got the promises he was given. So, that's a great example for us, right? As we walk in faith with God, we must be tenacious to hang on to the promises of God, to not waver in our faith, but to be strengthened and to believe what God has promised us, because then the reward will come. The promises will be fulfilled. And Daily Truth for You with the Pastor Yahoo.